Good morning, guys. Welcome, welcome. I forgot to turn on my light. It's all good. Let us know if you are joining live. We are excited to get started with you today on day one of Level Up to Success. Let me see if I can bring Chase in on this video. Let's see. If you are joining us, let us know in the comments. Hello, Audrey, where you are joining from, and something good that has happened to you in your business this month. Good morning, Miss Stacy. I'm assuming you guys can hear me and see me and all the things. I'm waiting to try to bring Chase on. She was having some computer glitches. Good morning, Donna. Welcome, guys. Who's excited? So if you're just joining us, good morning, Kimberly. Let us know where you are joining from and something good that's happened in your business. And if you are just watching the replay, also tell us where you're joining from and something good that's happened in your business. We are so excited, and we're going to keep these lives very, very short. And then we will be posting a recap after the live. So that way, if you guys couldn't watch, or maybe some people like to learn by reading versus than listening, we're going to try to work with everybody possible. Sorry. Hey, Tara, we're going to try to work with different styles of learning so that we can reach as many people as possible. We are so excited. It is not letting me bring you on. Is Chase on? I'm so confused. All right. I hope that we're not both going live because it's not showing me here. But anyhow, give me a second. Bear with us as we work through technical difficulties. Anyway, good morning, Danielle from Omaha. Welcome, welcome. Good morning, Kimberly. Also from Omaha. Hey, girl. Hey, Samantha. Good morning, Shannon, listening from Altus, Oklahoma. Last month, your group had 2 director promotions working on the second frontline. Wow. You are ready to level up for sure. Congratulations, Miss Shannon. Tara. Lincoln, Nebraska, live in Colorado Springs. Very nice. Good morning, Miss Darlene. Chase is here. Yay. Let me see if I can bring her on the camera. It's not showing me that she's on as a viewer. Chase, if you can, click where it says join online or something. Request to be in the video, because I'm not showing you as a viewer. Super weird. So weird. Anyways. We'll get this figured out, friends. Don't you even worry. I see Angela on, but Angela's driving and has one arm, so we are going to keep her safe and not bring her on the camera. Wow, Erica, live in Spain. Wow, that's awesome. Katie, at work but listening. Okay, listen, friends, I'm not going to keep you any longer. I'm just going to very briefly share a little bit about the program. If Chase has additional words that I didn't cover, then we'll let her go live. She's got a crazy day also, as well as I'm sure all of you guys have a very busy schedule. So here's the little rundown of how it's going to go. Mondays are Tuesdays. You know what? Chase will have to go and help me remember. One day a week, we will be going live. So there will be a different person that will go live each week. And it'll be very short. We're trying to keep it to 5 minutes, all right? We're going to give you a little topic for the week, and then we will post in the guide section, which formerly was known as units. We'll be posting in the guide section several resources that will pertain to the topic for the week. We will also be giving you a challenge that you can complete throughout the week. Now, the challenges there, Chase, the challenges are your homework for the week. Now, in order to stay in the program, yay, Chase made it online. In order to stay in the program, you have to complete your homework by Saturday of every single week. Okay, so this will give us time to clean up the group and start fresh again on Monday. Chase, remind me, we're doing lives normally on Mondays, right?
Yep, lives will happen on Mondays, and then you will have until Saturday at midnight to finish your homework. And then Sunday's just going to be a rest day for us.
We all need that.
Which really, we have to, us leaders have to go through and sort everybody that did not complete their homework. And it's going to take us a while. We've got almost 200 in here. And so that is really what we're using our Sunday for.
Yeah. So. Okay. Thank you for clarifying that. So we will be giving you guides so that you can use resources. You have to do the homework, and guys, it's nothing major. It is all stuff that you can do throughout the week. You can do this on your time. It's not like you have to be on a Zoom at a specific time, but it is required, one, to watch the video and read the recap. Okay, we do have some deaf members that will not be able to hear the video, but we will post the recap, so you will be able to get the information one way or another. But it is important to listen to or read the week's topic. And I just wanted to, I'm not sure what you heard, Chase, I kind of recapped a little bit about the program. What I really wanted to talk to you guys about today, most importantly, is one, we have a join promotion this month. So this is the month to really front load your incentive. Okay, recruiting is a must. There's no way around it. To earn this incentive, you've got to recruit, you've got to sponsor people. And you might be thinking, oh my gosh, I can't. And you know what? I want you to stop thinking that right this minute, because you have to believe in yourself. Number one, you have to tell yourself, I can. And my team knows, I talk mantras all the time, but if you say something, it will come into fruition. If you tell yourself, I'm the best sponsor there is, everyone wants to join my team is so fun, I'm a sponsoring queen, whatever it is you want to tell yourself every single day, that's what's going to happen. But if you sit here and tell yourself, I can't, then that's what's going to happen. Whether you believe you can or you can't, you're right. So you've got to believe in yourself, because if we believe in you, or you wouldn't be sitting here right now. So we believe in every single one of you that is here. And we know you have the potential. So it's your turn to believe that you have the potential, because that's where the magic is going to happen. And your mindset, you guys, is so important. I've just talked about mantras. I talked about being a positive, not just in this environment, because we are going to require you guys to be very positive, to be very uplifting to each other. We are here. We have 200 people in this group. We are here as a support for all of us. It's not just up to us, your superstar directors. It's up to every single one of you guys to be able to cheer each other on and celebrate small wins, celebrate big wins. But your mindset is key. You have to have a growth mindset. You have to tell yourself, I can do this. You will be required to get out of your comfort zone. If you are living in your comfort zone, you are not going to be growing. And we get very complacent, including, I see Chase shaking her head, including us as leaders. We get very complacent, and we are not growing that way. So you have got to challenge yourself and challenge your team members to get out of their comfort zone. Start by, I'm going to let you talk, maybe Chase, about your dream team list. Do you want to talk about that a minute, or anything else about mindset before we move on?
Yeah, sure. Definitely. I was going to say, I definitely get in that mindset also, where I'm telling myself I'm doing everything. And I hear this a lot from my team members and stuff. Nobody wants to join my team. I've told you this too. No, I cannot recruit right now. Well, honestly, I'm not giving it my all. I'm hoping people are going to jump in my lap and join my team, and that's not happening. You've got to put yourself out there. And so last week I had my 10-year anniversary. I've been selling Scentsy for 10 years. And there's not very many times that I have actually put myself out there and not just let it come to me. And I've been very stuck for a while. So I've got to do something. I'm excited about doing this program also. I'm going to follow along with you guys, do exactly what you're doing, so I can grow my business as well. You get in that still stuck mindset and environment, and you feel like I'm doing everything, but technically you're doing the same thing that you've been doing over and over. So I'm actually excited to get out there as well and reach out to people, be uncomfortable, because I don't like being uncomfortable. And exactly, I know that you don't either. And so we're going to do this together. We're going to do, sometimes it's just taking the leap, and it feels so good when you actually see something that you've done come to fruition. So whenever you are going to go out and hand samples, and the first time somebody calls you and says, or, you know, I got your information, you handed it out to me here, it's going to be the best feeling ever. So I'm excited to get that started. It's been a long time since I've done a dream team list also, but I always have in the notes of my phone a list of people that have very, very slyly, they may mention to me about losing their job or needing extra income, or Christmas is coming up. I really, you know, a new single parent, I'm really needing some help with Christmas this year, or I would love an extra income. I would love to be off in the summers with my kids. I would love, you know, to help more at home. And so I listen to those keywords and I put them in the notes of my phone. So this has happened to me many, many times. I will start a list in my phone or write it and stick it on my desk. And it doesn't matter if it's somebody you don't speak with often. Be present, building a relationship with them. You definitely need to be present, building a relationship with them. And when they say something to you, don't automatically just jump on them and tell them, oh my God, you should sell Scentsy, you should join, because people get turned off by that. So you definitely want to build a relationship with these people that are on your dream team list and show them that you care. And they will slowly see what you're doing also, and that you're successful. And I've actually had the pleasure, I'm sure Kelly has also, many times to be able to go and mark off people off those dream team lists. And sometimes it's people that I added to my dream team list that I never would have imagined would actually join. But when you put them on the dream team list and you build a relationship with them and you let them know that you're there and you show them your success that you're having, it's the best feeling to get to mark one of those people off your list like they joined my team and I never imagined they would. And most of the time, they all wish they would have started sooner. So it's just about building that relationship and getting them comfortable with you.
I wanted to add to that a little bit too. So I hear a lot from my team members, well, I just don't know what to say, and do you have a script? Well, yes and no. I mean, we can give you some ideas to help jog the conversation, but copy and paste isn't going to get you the results that you need. Like Chase mentioned earlier, you have to be personal. You have to build those relationships. And sometimes if it's somebody you haven't talked to in a while, you're not just going to want to go and the first conversation pop Scentsy into there. No, you're going to want to conversate with people online, in person, however it is that you want to do this. And then they'll start to see you and your posts and how you're incorporating Scentsy into your life. And then they're going to be inspired to do the same. And then you slowly bring up the conversation. It's not going to be a magic, like you're going to ask them today and they're going to join tomorrow. Now that very seldom happens. It does, but it seldom happens. You have to be patient and you have to listen, as Chase said, to what people are saying and typing and their statuses. And again, I talked about mindset. You got to change your mindset into, I don't want to be bothering them. How many of you felt like I've bothered people by talking to them? I know I have felt that way before, but honestly, you are blessing someone's life. So flip that mindset right now into, you're not bothering, you are blessing a life. And by you giving them that opportunity, you could potentially help change their life. And don't prejudge people. Just because you don't think, Chase mentioned this earlier, that they're going to want to join your team, you never know. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Maybe they're struggling in life. Maybe the pandemic has just completely put them in this bubble and they need a sense of community. Guess what? Scentsy can help. Maybe they need a little extra income. Guess what? Scentsy can help. Maybe they just need a little outlet of something, a stress reliever. Scentsy could be that. Scentsy could be a lot of things for people. It doesn't always have to be about the money, and it can really change people's lives. So think about that as you're going on and you're building your dream team list. Consistency, that's another thing that I'm going to start talking, and then I'll pass it on to Chase. We're going to try to keep these lives short. This one might go a little longer, but
you're fine.
Consistency is so important. Chase mentioned earlier that sometimes it doesn't, it takes a long time for people to really want to do this or to say yes. They follow you for a while. So be consistent. Be consistent with what you're sharing, how you're sharing it, you know, if you're doing it in your stories, in your personal page, on your VIP page, but be consistent. And if you don't start to see results in this first week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 4 weeks, keep going. And if you're doing something that's not working, change it up, but don't stop. That's the most important thing. Do not give up. I'm going to pass the torch to you, Chase, to add to that.
No, while you're doing that, like Kelly was saying, if you're not getting recruits falling in your lap after 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks, keep in mind that you're planting seeds. That is one of my favorite things, is you're putting out information for them to have when they're ready. Just one of my biggest pet peeves, it's a lot of people's pet peeves actually. Lately, I have gotten a lot of messages in my inbox from somebody from a
Yep. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Chase, we cannot hear you. Hang on. Oh, she lost. Okay. I hope you guys can still hear me. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up or something so that I know you can hear me still. I'm going to keep talking so we don't keep, okay, good. I see hearts. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Love you guys. Another thing. So she was just saying, I'm pretty sure was just about consistency, is share often. And don't just share flyers, share your life, share how you're using Scentsy. Yesterday I posted a picture of, I homeschool and we started school today. So I posted a picture of my daughter's desk. It had the warmer of the month on there. I didn't say anything about Scentsy. I didn't say anything at all. I just posted that picture, and you know what? People were commenting and private messaging me that they love that warmer. Well, they know I sell Scentsy. I don't have to say, buy this warmer, do this, do that. There's a lot of ways you can say it without being so in their face. So be personal, share how you're using Scentsy every single day, share how Scentsy is blessing your lives. And then another thing is be present. So be present on social media. That doesn't mean spend a ton of time and extra time scrolling and scrolling and scrolling, but be mindful and be present. So it actually means that that you are commenting on people's posts, meaningful comments, that you are listening and reading exactly what people are saying so that you can help fill a void or fill a need in their life. So be very present, be active, comment, like, make sure that you're going to your customers' pages, even if they're not showing up on your feed. Make a list, guys. I've done it in the past because I hate Facebook and their algorithms. So I will just go and I'll make a list of people that I want to touch that day. And I comment and interact in their page, because you know what that means? That means they see that you're caring. You're building that relationship. You're learning about them. They're going to start seeing your feed. They're going to be learning about you. So on your Dream Team list, make sure you're interacting on their pages every single day. Chase, you were talking about consistency. I kind of wrapped that up a little bit. I moved on to being present. Do you want to share anything on social media that you, tips or anything else that you want to talk about there?
Pretty much what you said. I mean, just be intentional. Be intentional on what you're doing with your time. It's easy for all of us. We're all so busy, and sometimes it feels good just to lay on the couch and scroll and see what the rest of the world is doing. Yeah. But that's a really good time for you to, like Kelly said, be intentional. And, you know, if you're scrolling through your Facebook and you see somebody that, you know, is on your Dream Team list, or you see somebody, just be intentional, commenting, asking how their family's doing. Build those relationships, because this goes back really quick to what I was saying last night. I posted pictures. My sister and I are starting this meal prepping. We started with a personal trainer last night. I've got to get my life in check. And I posted about whatever, us meal prepping. And I get this message in my inbox that said, "You are so gorgeous. I really would love for you to be a model for my company." And I'm like, what is she talking about? It was Works. I knew instantly. I didn't know who this girl was. I was friends with her on Facebook, and I knew instantly she was just rewording it to where she's wanting somebody to join her team. She's wanting somebody to use the products. And I hated it. Cold call. I very nicely said, "No, thank you. I'm not interested. but don't be that person that does that. Don't be the person that just cold messages 5, 6, 7 people, copy and paste, that says like, I need a product tester, I need, whatever. Make sure you're building those relationships where it comes naturally. And then when somebody asks you, it'll be so easy to talk to them because you've had that relationship, and you can then share all of your personal experience without it being a copy and paste, more personable, conversation with them about joining.
Exactly. All right, so we're going to wind it up here. I'm going to just give you a recap of the things that we want for you to do this week. I highly recommend, I'm a huge pen and paper person, so I recommend getting kind of a binder. This is my dream board. If you have not made a dream board, I recommend you making a dream board for yourself. And this is just paper. I did it on the computer, super simple. But however it is that you learn, if you want to write your notes on the computer, then you keep them organized there. If you prefer to do it in a notebook, you do it there. You do you, but the most important thing is take notes, write down what your homework is every single week, and make sure you set an alarm so that you do not forget to turn in your homework. Because like Chase had mentioned earlier, on Sundays, us leaders will be going through, and anybody who hasn't turned in their homework or has communicated with us, then you will be leaving the program, because we really want this program to work, and it's only going to work if you do. All right, so you have to show up, you have to be present. It's not super intense where you can't do it. And I homeschool my kids, which is a full-time job. Chase has a job. Angela has a life. I mean, everybody's super busy, including your leaders. So if we can do it, and like Chase said, we're going to be doing it with you, and we're going to be doing the assignments, everything. We would never ask you to do anything that we wouldn't do ourselves. So get organized, whatever that looks like. And I want you to start making a dream team list of your best customers and your potential dream team people. So that's either social media people, maybe it's people was on your original list of 100, just people that pop into your mind that you want to bless their lives with this opportunity. And I want you to start consistently sharing the opportunity today. Post about it. Mention in conversations, how has Scentsy blessed your life? Tell your story. When is the last time you've updated your story? Maybe you need to do that. Be excited, because I used to work for a temporary agency called Gail Darling here, and the stupidest thing, this was before internet and all the things, they always said, when you answer the phone, you need to answer the phone with a smile. And I was like, really? That's so dumb. But it's not dumb, because people can see your excitement. So if you're there and in a terrible mood and you're typing out a status on Facebook, that's kind of going to come through in your attitude. So be excited, be happy as you're typing out statuses. You go and look at other people's status and use it as inspiration. Don't copy and paste it, but use it as inspiration if you can't find the words. I'm terrible with words. I know Angela is a rock star with words. And so maybe you just go and you find some other people that you really admire, and you go and find what they are saying and kind of reword it to make it you. And like we said, instead of just randomly message people, compliment people, genuinely compliment them. Be a light in this dark world, because even just a simple, hey, great job, or a little encouragement will help make somebody's day a lot brighter. Think actively about your responses when you have an excuse. Chase mentioned sometimes it's nice to just sit on the couch and watch TV or scroll Facebook or eat bonbons or twiddle your thumbs, whatever it is that you want to do. But remember the end result. Remember what you are doing this for, and make that happen. And you can work smarter, not harder. You do not have to sit here and work 8 hours a day. All right. But you have to work very smart and very intentionally. Make sure what you're doing is income producing activities. We're going to talk more about that this week. I mean, not this week, but in this program. But make sure that what you're doing is yielding you results. So if you're making samples, but you're not handing it out, well, you just wasted your time. If you're making up opportunity packets, but you're not handing them out, you've just wasted your time. So if you only have this much time, you spend this much time interacting with people and talking to people and booking parties and talking about sponsoring and doing those things that actually bring you income in the long run. Now, as you add extra time, then great, make samples and hand them out. But if you don't have that much time to do it, don't compare yourself to everyone else who's doing these amazing things, because everyone's time looks very different. And also, we didn't talk about this in these notes, but the main goal is why we are all here is you want to earn this incentive trip, right? I want to hear where you want to go. Are you wanting to earn Reunion? Are you wanting to earn the Alaskan cruise? What are you wanting to do? What is your intention? Tracy, you want to talk a little bit more about that and the homework based on that?
Sure. Yes, we will just wrap it up super quick here, but so your homework for this week, every week, I saw somebody already asking. One of my, something I would love for you guys all to do is, she didn't know here, but just for an example, before you start asking questions for everybody, like where's something at, where's this, take a scroll on the page to make sure that there's not something already posted about it. That way we can keep the page nice and clean. So every day after, or every week after we give your homework to you on this live, it is going to be posted also. So it's going to be posted for you to read and to make sure that you can cross things off. And then there will be a post that says homework due this date, whatever. You're going to comment below with your homework there. And if you can put things in collages, if you can, we're trying to minimize it to 1 photo per person. So it's going to ask you, homework for this week. I got way off on a rampage, but I'm trying to process it all. Homework for this week. I know you need to set up your own plan for earning the incentive trip. Go through, read the points, take from those points your strong suit and what you think that you can do to earn the incentive trip. So if you're stronger in sales, then you're going to have to be a selling rock star. If you're stronger in recruiting, you can get all those points from recruiting and from them promoting. So you need to go through, make your own incentive plan. So I would suggest, just like Kelly said, get a binder for this week, a binder, a folder, something to keep all of your incentive plan, your program information in. And I'm on my cell phone right now because I couldn't connect from my actual computer, but it'll tell, in your homework, it'll tell you exactly what we need from you this week. One of them is, getting your binder or your folder together and making your own incentive trip plan, how you're going to earn the incentive trip, what you're going to do. And then we can help you tweak it, because there will be times you're going to make it through this program and think, well, actually, I've had 3 people join and I didn't think I was going to have anybody. So that's going to give you a lot of points. So we can revamp your plan, but you have to have something in mind for you to get started. So, and that's it. Go ahead, Kel.
I just wanted to add one thing. So we are going to be adding, like I mentioned at the beginning, units, which is, well, they're guides now. They used to be called units. We're going to put several resources in there. So be sure to check them out every single week, because we're going to put different ways you can track it. There's cute ones, there's simple ones, there's however it is that you like. We're also going to put a couple of videos that other Superstar directors have done on how to earn it and different ways and kind of mapping it out for you. So make sure you watch those too.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, I just saw somebody post and say, will you give examples of the incentive plans? We will give examples, but that's another thing I've already posted. That was one of the things I posted at the beginning, like 5 different charts that show how you can earn the incentive plan, the incentive trip. But yes, we will give information, but make sure that you're checking out the units or the guides. So Kelly, tell somebody who is not used to looking at guides and stuff on a page where they're going to find that.
Okay, so if you go to the Facebook page on your computer, I'm going to flip my screen over really fast here. All right, so if you go, I'm here on the computer and I'm in our Level Up group. So you see it says about, the discussion, here's different rooms, topics, members, events. Okay, well, maybe we don't have it set up. Rooms. Okay, well, it'll be here and it'll say guides, but you know what? We apparently haven't set up guides yet. So when we do, I'll do that right now and then I'll show you again. And if I need to do a quick video, I'll watch the chat and see. If I need to do a quick video, if you guys aren't finding it, I'll just screenshot it and I'll show you how to do it. But it's super easy. It'll be right up there and it'll just say guides and you'll go in there to week 1.
Awesome. Thank you, Phil. Okay, guys. So really, we're going to wrap it up. Your job to stay in this program, watch the live videos, because we're going to be giving tips and trick, and it's easier to understand what we're wanting if you're watching the live video versus just reading your homework every week. So watch the live video. There will be a post telling you what your homework is, and then there's going to be a post to comment under to put your homework when it's done. Am I wording that right? When you finish your homework and it's complete, you're going to post it underneath this one specific post. Check your resources, check guides, check to see what we're posting on the pages. There are some incredible trainings that we're going to be sharing from other people who may be able to articulate it better than me. I'm not the greatest speaker, but that will be something that we're going to provide for you as well. So make sure you're using the page. And
if there's questions, we'll also post a thing that says questions. So in hopes that we keep the group as clean as possible, please keep your questions there, and we will go and moderate that as well. Okay. All right, guys, we believe in you, and I hope that you guys will find belief in yourself. We love you, and we are cheering for you guys.
Bye, guys. Happy first week.
Bye.